Is digital asset management a temporary task? Posted by Henrik Gyor on August 5th, 2010. Some people believe digital asset management, or DAM, is a temporary task. However, I would caution them with the following questions to truly answer this for themselves. Are you only accumulating digital assets on a temporary basis? Did you stop accumulating, creating, using, reusing, and/or repurposing digital assets? Are you seeing less digital assets over the past few years, regardless of whether you outsource some of these tasks or not? Are you finding it easier to locate all the digital assets created or acquired by your organization over the past few years? Research shows this is not the case. Have you seen a complete stop in the production or acquisition of digital assets for any purpose, while you still have a job and your organization is not bankrupt yet? Is the rest of the work on your organization's enterprise content management, or ECM solution, a temporary task as well? The answers to these questions is likely the same. What is the word I'm looking for? No. There are exceptions, of course. 1. You could live in a cave with no internet connectivity and happen to read this blog on printed paper. 2. You really did not stop to think about it that way. And that's okay, because this blog was written to help inform you. So was this podcast. One of my poll questions asked, how do you use a DAM? The results are quite clear. DAM is mostly used for archive and production purposes. Another of my poll questions asked, how often do you add assets to the DAM? Those results are quite clear as well. Since most people answered daily or weekly, it seems DAM is an ongoing task. It sometimes is even a constant business need. If we have multiple projects with several production cycles, creating or acquiring more digital assets, and this is ongoing on a fairly regular basis, where does the temporary task of digital asset management fall in the equation? If you answered, it does not, you may also want to revisit the podcast about why do I need a DAM? If you answered at the end, please explain the end of what? The end of production? The end of a whole project? And was this budgeted with time and money as a temporary task? Oh, forgot to do something again, so the next project will pick up the slack? Wait, we need some of those assets now in the middle of this project or another project, but they are nowhere to be found because we have not uploaded or ingested them into the DAM yet. That's okay. We'll just get to it as soon as we get through the other temporary tasks. Meanwhile, we'll burn more money and time recreating and reacquiring the same assets repeatedly. We have overinflated budgets for a reason. We will always have overinflated budgets for every project, but we don't get to those temporary tasks. This is a cyclical pattern, even for temporary tasks. And that is why we have temporary positions for temporary tasks, because we don't want consistency or accountability. These are very long words, rarely followed. Wait a second. How would other project teams know these digital assets already exist? How would project teams search and find what digital assets were created or completed or cleared for use if that temporary task is not accomplished? How will we volunteer someone to do this temporary task repeatedly? And they will know how to do it based on all the documentation that is available, right? If you answered, DAM is not a temporary task, you are ahead of the class. Congratulations. You likely understand that DAM involves a regular set of tasks that is part of the production or archival process today. DAM is often an ongoing task. Why would you hire temporary help to help you to do these regular ongoing tasks? Is this because you can't find anyone experienced enough, skilled enough, and/or willing to do this type of work? Where are you looking? Is this a budget issue? Are you really expecting your budgets to get better soon and then make it a priority someday? Is it a time issue? Keep waiting. It will only get worse and cost more to fix. That will change as soon as the mindset and training of your organization does. It should start with the top of the organization, mandating this going forward. Don't believe me? Want to continue ignoring the issues? Be forewarned, there will be a rude awakening in the coming future if you do. It helps to use a DAM properly too. Is digital asset management a temporary task? For more on this and other digital asset management topics, log on to anotherdamblog.com. Another Damn Podcast is available on Audioboo, iTunes, and the Tech Podcast Network. If you have comments or questions, please feel free to email me at anotherdamblog@gmail.com. Thanks again.